and this is our Cantrip Candles booth. We are a candle store that's based in LA, and we've been around since 2017. My favorite scents here today are probably Stone Moss Chapel. It's got a nice blend of soil and wet rocks. It kind of smells a bit like rain. But I'm also very proud of our feast line. We have 3 scents that are inspired by medieval feasts like from Redwall. So we've got stout maple oats, rosemary pork pie, and apple tarts. They're all really, really good. We are working with Todd Stashwick on creating a scent for the Edge of Fear, which is their new tabletop module, a world that they're working on. They're taking a very different approach to it, kind of going back to the style that they grew up with, but kind of taking it into the modern world, and we're really excited to scent it. You can find us on www.cantripcandles.com, on social media @cantripcandles, or if you're local to LA, you can stop by our store, which is on Western, Santa Monica, and East Hollywood.
Harley Pringle, Harley like the motorcycle, Pringle like the chips. No, I did not really get a choice in that name. But I made Mischiefs Magick. So I started doing cons like years ago in 2016. I would work with other big artists who just wanted to support me and see me start up, and I got a feel for what it was like in Artist Alley and conventions. But then it come like COVID in 2020, I really wanted to expand my business and go just like more outside of only conventions, especially since conventions were happening. And randomly one day I had a coworker who was telling me about certain enamel pins that she doesn't really see anymore or anything like that, and I was obsessed with Plague Doctor, so I made some Plague Doctor Pride enamel pins, which kind of barreled into me making a business with Pride pins and then D&D. And as I played more Dungeons and Dragons over the years since COVID, I got more obsessed with like incorporating it into jewelry, incorporating it into teas, and just anything I could get my hands on. Also at this time, I fell in love with the Adventure Zone. I fell in love with Critical Role. My favorite and most prized like possessions I've made would be my dice earrings. All my earrings too are one of a kind because I like to go around and find little trinkets and charms, as well as like any pretty dice I can see, and sometimes you don't get whole sets. My latest thing though with D&D is my D&T. So I started working with teas, mostly with medicinal herbs and such. And because I loved making teas, and then I was like obsessed with jars, I was like, I want to make a cute container for them. And so I incorporated Dungeons and Dragons into it and started making different types of teas that really help with like stomach aches and with stress and anxiety, as well as like problems breathing or anything like that. They really help out with it. And also I just started making jars just because people just like the jars rather than the teas. The most active platform I have is Instagram. If at all you wish to contact me about commissions for D&D parties or a single player commission, or even just making icon medallions for whenever you guys get into battle, you could always message me on Instagram. On my card, I have also my email, but you get a faster response through DMing me. But for shopping wise, I am on Etsy, though this upcoming year in 2025, we are going to be making our own website. So on my social media platforms, if you follow me, you will be able to know when that's going to be happening and what our site's going to be called. So come 2025, we're going to be getting bigger and bolder.
Just so you know, the tentacles are fully articulate. We just didn't plug them in for, obviously we didn't want an octopus emergency.
You're crawling
octopus
around.
grabbing somebody, yeah. But yeah, this is an example. We left the black one uncovered so you could see how it works, but then this...
Oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah, and it just shows you how the different cables work to move them. So it takes 4 cables to articulate one tentacle. So there's 8 tentacles. There's a lot of cables in the ship, under the ship, that will then move all those tentacles automatically.
Play D&D?
Yeah. I'm somewhat new to it.
Okay, so what we try to do is, in a lot of places, take things that are fairly normal for a lot of different characters or different spells that require a lot of dice. And if you've got a situation where you're always asking the other people at the table, hey, can I borrow these dice? Instead, we package them for you specifically. Like if you're a rogue, you need a lot of D6s for your sneak attack. This right here comes with 10 D6s, which is everything you need for the highest level sneak attack. Fireball, you also need a lot of D6s. This is for a 9th level fireball. You get 14 of them that come in the bottle. Cantrips, a lot of them max out at 4 die, and that's what these are built for. The health potions, it's all the dice you need for the highest level health potion. Basically, we're trying to set you up for an entire campaign.